This is a testimony of the results of work on the technologies of the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development. Hello, my name is Natalia Shvedova. I live in Russia, Moscow. I have been studying and applying in practice the methods of Grigori Grabovoi to develop my consciousness for about 12 years. The use of this knowledge to solve my personal problems, as well as to understand the laws of the world, allows me to achieve my goals, develop in different areas of life, and make life more harmonious. I would like to share with you my experience of recovery from facial nerve paresis. My relative suffered from acute respiratory viral infection complicated by inflammation of the middle ear. He had to fly on a plane on September 20, 2013. When the pressure changed during landing, he felt pain in his ear. A few minutes later, I noticed a change in his face and a clearly expressed asymmetry. The left corner of the mouth was drooping. The nasolabial fold was smoothed out, the left lower eyelid was lowered, and there was lacrimation from the left eye. The left eye did not close completely. When I asked him to puff out his cheeks and stretch his lips into a tube, he could not do this. These symptoms corresponded to the clinical picture of facial nerve paresis. I started the management by the number rose from the book Restoration of the Human Organism through concentration on numbers. A week later, on September 27, 2013, the eye began to close, water stopped pouring out of the mouth during meals and drinks. And 10 days later, on September 30, 2013, the flight back was coming, there were no more deviations from the norm. The relative tolerated the flight well. I had a feeling that the information about this disease was completely erased from his consciousness, since he simply forgot the symptoms. When I described them, he was surprised that this was so. This is my criterion for the absence of information about the disease. It is this criterion that I rely on to determine that the body has recovered.